welcome back. Week 8 is over. Yeah, one thing I should want to say. Last episode I wanted to check will increased friendship or satisfaction will increase income, but it still stayed 19, the taxes. So I guess it's more than one happiness, gold per happiness, or it doesn't change taxes at all. Who knows? Maybe if I reach 21, it would increase by 1. Which actually could be reasonable if you assume that, now it's 20 and it's 11. It could be like 1 is always 1 plus 1 gold per each 2 happinesses. Maybe. Anyway, also one more thing. I wanted to see when did I played it last time, this game. I mean when I played it first time. So I checked my achievements and it's actually August 19, 2022. So first time I played this game more than 2 years ago. So no wonders I don't remember much what I have done. But I kind of have some kind of memory that Tally guy gonna die. So maybe I played that far. Even I don't remember these things that much. I guess that was a strong moment. Who knows? Whatever. Save and continue. The kings of Davern and Atana make an alliance. Something. Didn't read. Well, we have music. Where is Sansa? She? I'm overwhelmed by the beauty of my new wife here. I'll enjoy the company, I'm sure. And damn it. Oh, boy just drunk. Can someone help the young prince? It's just nervous, that's all. Oh, no need, I'm up. Like I said, company of my wife. Here's to that. Forgive me. Father... damn it. Father said I should make some kind of speech. I wasn't sure what to say. I hope I didn't offend you. Anyway, you look very pretty, Lord Sulia. Oh. He's still a better pig than Radovia. She doesn't even know who Radovia is. You will get used to him or Ivo. He's a good lad. And none of these answers seems alright. I wouldn't say anything. Why would I say that he's a good lad? I don't know him. Saying that she will get used to him also feels weird, like you must endure. And Radovia, she doesn't even know that. So I guess I tell this. There is at least more truth than that. Please, make some effort to give him a chance. At least you will be safe, and that's what matters most, darling. Uh-oh. Your Grace. Men from Radovia. You didn't manage to clear their posts? I hope this is nothing serious. A nearby village was raided. They kidnapped the blacksmith's children. Why he says everything like dismissing? Don't bother me with that right now. Can't you see we are busy here? We'll deal with this later. Like, if I would be king, I would definitely deal with this, because this is attack on realm. This is just some fancy wedding. Royal wedding, yeah, but I'm not much for weddings at all. I'll have my general check this out as soon as I have time. Yes, Your Grace. I will be on my way if you excuse me. Why we reduced friendship? Ah, I guess because we didn't find... Yeah, okay. Tallies. About the Radovians. This seals the deal, Eric. You get the army. I get full access to archives. I wasn't sure if you would honor our bargain, Eric. I am man of my word. Such a hypocrisy to say something like that after you break your word with the Radovians. Why would you think that? You're family man, aren't you? I didn't think you would want to let your daughter leave the nest just yet. Believe me, the other option didn't seem any better. And the party went on, everyone was busy eating blah blah blah, and I didn't read again. I looked for him everywhere. I've stirred up every pot, even in the kitchen. Probably somebody stepped on it. Don't worry, we'll find him, said Danny. This salad looks surprisingly flavorsome. What is it? Kalasad recipe? The dress is not half bad. Didn't know they had such a sublime taste. These snails are extremely undercooked. Oh, he ate the snail. What snails? That's not part of the menu. Smudge. The party went better than anyone expected. Listen, I think I wasted... I spent enough time with the guests. I really need to get back to the archives. So if you don't mind, I will take my leave, Eric. Tallies, Your Grace. Leaving so early? Toast, toast. Drink at least one more with us. See, perfect timing, Your Grace. I will get some peace after that. To the young couple. So now he dies? Until the ill-footed toasts, that is. Cough, cough. Eric, do something. Send for doctor. Send for doctor. Well, don't just stand there, idiots. You heard the king. Go, go, go. Tallis was on the ground before anyone had a chance to react. I did react. He is not... Is he... Father. Your Grace. Father. How could you? Eric, how could you even allow for this to happen? Eric, you have accommodated us in your castle, which we are grateful for, but this is beyond our beliefs. You have failed as host and are responsible for events of tonight. The king of Atana, Tallis, is dead. Ivo, your Tallis' only son, you have no choice but to take the burden of the crown upon yourself. Go ahead, Ivo. Eric, I can't believe this. You leave me no choice. As the new king of Atana, my first order is to withhold the armies that my father promised to you, and will not be paying for your agents. Eric, the king of Darwin, you are responsible for Tally's death unless otherwise can be proven upon the royal trial. Until then, Darwin will not receive support from Atana. Lucilia, pack your things. We're taking my father home. Okay, that is not fair. If you don't keep a part of a bargain, you don't get daughter. Wait, no, you can't do that. Your Grace, the wedding is over. The vows were said, the marriage still stands. Have courage, my darling. Your kingdom has a your kingdom has agents available to hire. They will be listed here. To make an agent available in the next week, you'll need to pay them. To hire an agent, click on the bottom with their name. You will see the cost added to the summary. What is even agent? What it does? General? Ah, I see. So now he's not gonna work for free anymore. Okay, friendship fall for 2, but taxes did not fall. So I do not know how it works. Okay, so I kind of remember this far. Well, I didn't remember this far, but I remember this moment. I think I will need to take agent for sure. No, this way. And that's all I can recall, Your Grace. Okay, the problem is... I would say that this man could be murderer. Because he was the last one. He asked King to drink. One more before he goes. Also, again, my FPS is going bananas. Oh. Give me a second. Okay, and that's all I call, Your Grace. Considering how much I drank that night, it's quite remarkable I remember anything. This was useful, thank you. Thank you for your time, Lord Eton. Your version of events will definitely provide useful in the investigation. And we are glad your daughter has been found safe and well. I think we have examined all the guests, Your Grace, and we haven't heard anything out of the ordinary. Tali soldiers were the main bulk of our army. Solving the murder case will surely convince Evo to aid us in battle. Whoever did poison Talis must have planned it out of the smallest detail. If you find any leads, do let me know, Your Grace. Talis wasn't anyone's favorite person, but you need to have very good reason to murder the King of Atana. We mustn't lose focus on our main goal, however. Radovia won't wait for us to resolve this. In this situation we shan't rely on Talis, Evo's army. We need to seek help from other lords, in case we can't convince Evo in time. As for army, we will need to reach out to neighboring lords, make allies, sign treaties. It sounds like you are quite a pickle, Your Grace. You are in quite a pickle. You are pickle, what the fuck? You're still here? Speaking of allies, treaties and etc. I have a hefty army waiting for orders. I can throw in some extra gold and supplies to aid you too. 230 men and 6 gold. What's the catch? You do want something in return, presume. Lures from Pendle, Your Grace. He stopped delivering spices to my associates in Branca. Turmeric, caraway, anisea, foods as bland as hell without all these. Pursued lures to renew the deliveries, and my man will aid you in the battle, Your Grace. I will see what I can do. Very well, Your Grace. Now that's a start. We should invite lures over and see what we can do. I have also marked areas of interest on the map. It might be worth checking them. Might we can find piece of gold or two. We don't know. Is this man was the one who bring the poison stuff? Know when Radovian will show up, but we need to start preparing for battle as soon as possible. I have made a note of things we can do in our weekly summary, Your Grace. We should be able to deny payment for our agents. We can't expect them to work if you don't pay them. but at least we can save some coin. Maintaining our army will also cost us supplies. It only gets more difficult from now, Your Grace. Army will cost? Oh, and here are the petitioners. Perhaps the servants will shine some light on the case. You can now use the map to explore locations and help locals to try to gain extra resources. Open the map by clicking map button below. Okay, but I really want to deal with that FPS. So we will need to stop for a moment. This game is broken. You need to reset. Every time I turn it on, I need to reset. Yeah, so this is the same. We will have to listen one again. I don't see any problem by trading spices with him, basically. It's not like we're sending them for free, I assume. Okay, let's talk with the general. We sent him last time to deal with some kind of bandits. Because of that we lost 2 friendships. Your Grace, I have found the bandits and have returned the supplies to the village. They should bother us no more, Your Grace. Friendship didn't even increase from this. As Audrey. How can I be of service, Your Grace? Tell me about the kingdom. Okay, what do we have? To prepare the battle, you need to make alliance with lords. Some lords will provide extra gold or supplies in addition to their army offers. Lords' offering are shown in the right of their profile. So this guy not gonna do anything. What this means? Why I have a skull on me? Ah, he's dead, that's not me. Yeah, so I guess his army jumped to him. I do not know what the arrow means. Yeah, Lord Ethan. He should help us already. Well, he already said he will. Ada is here, so I could talk with her. I think we first should start with smaller lords. I feel like it's safer bet. They're not gonna have a high demand. And when we are ourselves bigger, we might push our big people as well. Okay, Ada is here. Your Grace, you called for me. That's all. Oh, that's it? Shit. Didn't work. I guess she is our friend because... No, it doesn't mean. For a moment I thought she is ally because her picture is seen, but we have picture of King Evo as well. Or maybe name. Red is not ally, white is a neutral, and green is a friend. Okay, that could mean... I guess we could send for the weakest person here. Grigo. Not very rich, not very big army. Maybe he will agree straight away. Servant. This is the guy who bring the food, isn't he? You have called for me, Your Grace. Tell me what happened during the wedding night. I don't know, Your Grace. I was only bringing food and drinks, like I was told. I'm sorry, Your Grace. I swear, I did nothing. By the gods. Please, please don't punish me. I swear I didn't know these drinks were poisoned. I only picked them up from the kitchen and brought them to the ceremony. I swear I didn't know, your grace. Okay, there is the thing. So, let me become detective for a moment. If you picked just drinks up from the kitchen, it could end up in any glass of any king, of me, of daughter, of wife. Nobody knows. But that's not real good assassination. Just poisoned a random person. So, if he really did not know that these drinks were poisoned and he really bring them from the kitchen, then the person who told him to go after drinks was the one who poisoned them. Like he know that this moment this person gonna need drinks, so he told servant go bring drinks because it was expected that the king gonna drink now, so he can bring the poisoned one. If nobody told him to bring drinks, if he did it himself, he might be the wrong here. He might be the one who, well, not probably not the mastermind. He's just a slave. Let's say like that. Somebody told him to do it and he did it, but if nobody told him in the moment to bring it, he must know it himself, the right timing. Okay. Who hired this servant is not right question. You need to ask who what happened in that particular moment. Boy, stop crying and tell me something useful. Have you seen anyone suspicious around the castle? No, your grace. I haven't seen no one, please. Let me go, I promise I didn't do anything. But the dungeon guard might know something. He has mentioned he saw someone in the wine cellar that night. Do not know anything else though, I swear. I believe that narrows our search then. You may go, but don't leave Darwin until after the royal trial. Thank you, your grace. I would throw him into the dungeon though, in reality. Not because I think he is guilty, simply because if he is guilty, he might escape. We need to keep eye on him for as long as trial is going. What you want? Your grace, my son. A disgrace to the family. Oh my god, what I have to do with me? I sent him to gather some brushwood in the forest. Turned out he's too dumb to find a way back home. Do you think you could help us find him? I mean, there's no rush. Of course no. There is no way I can help. I could always try to neighboring villages ask around. I guess that one less mouth to feed, although I miss his ugly face. I cannot send general for things like this. We still need to check out stuff. Like, what is Luba? I don't remember what I have to do. Maybe I need to check archives. Yeah, spices. Lord Eton, spice supplies with this. Lord asking to help. Lures from Pendle. Okay, Pendle? Where is Pendle? Not here. Oh my god. Maybe it's far. I don't see any Pendle. Luba, Volomoy, Koshanko. But Ethan requests us to talk to Lurs from Pendle in order to fix the deliveries problem. Where is Pendle? Okay, maybe before we check everything around. I mean, pigeon? Dear father, we have arrived. Atana is nothing like Daver. The vast streets of Hogos expand endlessly, it seems. Asalia would love to get lost in here. The journey was tiring, but the views have compensated for everything. Sadani would have made your ears fall off with her questions if she saw the landscapes here. The cliffs and rocks span across the whole of Atana. It will make you feel very small. On top of all the rocks there lies Hagos, like the nest looking over everything. Now I understand why they use the griffin as their banner. I'm really sorry for the last weeks we spent together. Hug mother for me, Lorsulia. Ah yes, Atana can be very pretty, but also very dangerous. You don't want to be caught out in the rural windstorm. We should reply to Lorsulia, tell her it's good to hear from her. Of course. What should I ask her about? I'm not sure. Maybe the girl has some questions. Of course, let me know when you're ready to write the letter. Okay, let's go to the dungeon. Maybe to clear things up, what should we explore on the map? I heard you know something about Tali's death. Tell me a bit about what happened during the wedding night. Okay, before we continue, I will tell you my detective expertise. Three possibilities as I see, I guess. First of all, Prince gained throne because Prince is responsible for his death. Somehow. Or whoever controls Prince. We could see that first reason for death. A second reason for his death could be somebody willing to break our alliance. Means could be Radovians somehow get inside, infiltrated and poisoned, although it seems unlikely. Could be, well, I guess anyone from guests who don't want our alliance for some reason. Anyone. Third reason could be somebody wanted Lorsulia. Let's say that fat lord. Like he is secretly in love with her or something. And he poisoned King because he thought he's gonna break a wedding. Yeah. That fat lord was the last one who pursued King to drink. If he wouldn't say that, King wouldn't drink. And if King wouldn't drink, that poisoned drink would be end up to somebody else's glass. And that's already too random. So it must be the fat guy. If it wasn't fat guy, it must be servant. There is no other way. Because fat guy could do it because he asked to drink, but if he wasn't fat guy, only servant could be sure that drink will take place because he brought it. Don't know how to explain. Okay, tell me about what happened during the wedding night. The servant said you saw someone. Saw someone? No, but I have found this. It's some kind of tooth, I think. And how did you obtain this item? I was guarding the prisoners Your Grace. Well, I might have had a drink or two with the other guards. It was a time to celebrate after all. I never left the dungeon, of course. Until the end of my watch, that is. What happened at the end of your watch? I was doing the usual check of all the cellars. Yes, a little unsteady. But that's what I found the tooth. That's where I found the tooth. Where exactly did you find this? In the wine cellar, Your Grace. I didn't see anyone going in there, though. Well, they probably kept in while you were busy drinking. I'm sorry, Your Grace. I really didn't mean for anything bad to happen. Okay. Guard is not guilty 100%. Okay, I wouldn't say 100% because he might end up being guilty, of course. But basically what I wanted to say is that it was not in Guard's power to know who gonna drink it. So he can't be the main perpetrator. Even if we assume he poisoned it. Or he didn't check or let person through or whatever. Whoever poisoned the barrel cannot know who in wedding gonna die. Basically, that's that. Also, whoever told the guards to drink is probably accomplice to the killer, because somebody needed to get the guard away. Also, the prisoners might see something. Stay as long as you like, Your Grace. Maybe he was drunk. He definitely wasn't drunk. I didn't think King would come down to dungeons. An honor, truly. Did you have anything to do with Ali's death? It would be very much in your interest to deal with that deal doesn't go through. How could I do anything from behind these bars? I got to say, whoever killed your king has put you in difficult spot. You don't say. You know, also I just come to interesting conclusion. Radovians now kinda like Evo. They came to me and say, what the fuck? I tried to break the wedding, but it didn't work. They stole my daughter. If you want her back, go attack him, not me. That's all for now. You will stay here a while longer. Maybe you should be useful. Sure, as long as I don't die from boardroom first. Yeah, that's weird that I didn't ask him did he see anything. Because that perpetrator should have passed through, unless there are second door. These bottles are empty. They used to store all wine. I wondered, was full barrel poisoned? Or just one glass? Probably one glass, because nobody else died. Not even some servant or guard. Or some street rat who drink the remainings. Yeah, I do not know what this is supposed to mean. Maybe it's just like meant to be a poison. You know, like tooth from a snake. He squeezed it in the wine or something like that. I wish I could explore more. Didn't work. Okay, let's go talk to wife, I guess. She's definitely the one who didn't murder. She was so excited for this wedding. You know, between two of us, I am more likely to be the perpetrator, not her. Because I didn't like this wedding at all. She was like all crazy about it. Darling. I still can't believe Talis was poisoned. It could have been me. Do you think Lorsiria will be alright? Eva seemed very upset. I'm sure she will be fine. As soon as we find out who's responsible for this, we can renew our treaty with Evo. Who could have done something so terrible? It must have been one of our guests. We are gathering evidence. When we have enough proof, We will call the royal trial. Alright, darling, let's hope it gets resolved quickly. I think I'll get some rest. Oh mine. Need to list of all the people who was inside. You see, if that wine would be taken from the table, the person who poisoned it could be anyone at the table. But wine was brought by the servant. So it was the fat boy. He could poison it not only, as I said, because he was the one who asked to take him drink, but also he could drip the poison inside when he give the wine, if he was the one who give it. I don't really remember. When wine was brought, did King grab the glass from the tray, or did the fat guy grab it for him and give it to him? Also, who grabbed first? If King was first who grabbed it, that would be very weird, because he could accidentally grab the normal one, and poisoned one would end up for fat guy. There is a high chance that King wasn't the target at all. Maybe. Very hard to explain. Our daughter has arrived safely. She seems to like Atana. I'm quite jealous of her. Atana is a beautiful place. Their castle is much better than ours too. I hope she will learn her way around soon. I'm sure she will, darling. When you write to her, tell her I'm sending my best wishes to both of them. Ask her how she's dealing with all of those new things, and what has she been doing without her sister. Of course I don't want to write her a full-length book. I see what I can do. Thank you. I have a lead on the investigation. I have found some clues that might lead us to the person who behind Tali's death. What have you found? This animal tooth is a very exotic thing. We don't have dragons anywhere near Daver. A guard found it in the wine cellar. It could be from merchant or someone who deals with big beasts before. Might take a hunter. Maybe take it to Hunter. See if he can tell where exactly this tooth come from. Where? From who? We don't have a hunter in the castle. I'll ask Aldri to put the word out that we're looking for one. That's all. You know, the more I think, the more people seems to be suspicious. I really need to solidify my thoughts on this. The main suspicion is the fat guy. Don't remember his name. The prince could be the one who poisons his father, as he gains power from this. But he doesn't seem to be involved in any way in that wine bringing stuff. Unless Prince and Fat Lord conspired against me together. Like Prince wanted to take father's place, Fat Lord agreed to help him. Servant is nobody. He doesn't gain anything from this. Even if he ends up to being the hand who dripped the poison, he is not mastermind, 100%. He has nothing to gain. Okay, what's up? I hate that you had to see that. Yeah, the wedding didn't really go to plan, didn't it? No, what happened was terrible. The wedding went fairly well until then. Lorcelia was even considering dancing. She looked very beautiful in her dress. I really miss her, father. I miss her too. Lorcelia sent a letter. Your sister has arrived safely in Atana. She said you would love it there. I'm sure I would, if I ever got to leave this castle. You would be able to leave the castle if you behave better. Yes, right. When you write to Lorcelia, can you ask her about Ivo? What is he like? I will actually. It feels the most important thing. I just can't imagine having to leave here and live with some strange man. If there is any free space in the letter, I'll ask her. Thank you. Okay, this is done. Where is the little one? Back in our council? Of course. What is this? Audrey said I can review the evidence here. Let's take a look. Just one of the three. Seek expert. Question suspects. Yeah, just one evidence. But this evidence says really nothing at the moment. Like there is no person who would be connected with the tooth at all. Anyway, how can I exit this evidence screen? Sedani, what are you doing? No, how are you doing? Is everything alright? Last week events was quite distressing for all of us. I don't understand why this would happen. How could someone eat Smudgy? Dusty is gone and now Smudgy is, well, Smudgy is 6 feet underground. But then again, I couldn't dig that deep, so just covered him with a rock. It's so boring here without Luli. You promised you'll convince her to stay. Is she even going to visit us? I don't know if she will. Ivo is very upset after losing his father. I think we need to give them some time. Could we visit them one day? I think we could, just not now. Lucilia wrote a letter. I'm about to reply something to her. Do you want me to say anything from you? Oh yes. Tell her I'm taking her bedchamber. Mother let me. Or no, tell her Asalia read her diary. No, that's not right. I have very limited space, Pumpkin. So I can only say one thing? Yes. Oh, this is too big of a discussion. I will come to you later when I think of something good enough. Fine, don't worry about it too much. She will write more letters. But the first one is most important. Well, come and see me whenever you're ready. I will see you later, Pumpkin. Yeah, at the moment there is no clues except this. Only my suspicions. Did you see anything? Swords. Generals or hunters sometimes come here to practice swordsmanship. He said there is no hunters in the castle. Why would some outsider hunters? There is some. Okay, let's go talk with my advisor. For now. How can I be of service, Your Grace? Tell me about our battle preparations. What would you like to know about, Your Grace? Is our army ready to confront the enemy? I hope he at least will tell what kind of number we're supposed to reach. We are in difficult situation. We cannot be sure if Iva will support us with his army. We need to focus on making as many lords our allies as possible. Our scouts report that we would need a battalion in of at least 1,000 soldiers. Okay, that's it's better. We already know at least something. So not even close what we have basically. I have prepared the table for you with the overview of all your evidence. When we find evidence items, they will be shown on there, together with the information we have gathered about each one. We can question lords about the items we have found so far. Lords? Damn it, she already walked away. Supply supply was discontinued. The lord asking to help. The Lady Ada visited the throne room, warning of Teeth, who pretends to be merchant. She described him as someone who doesn't stand out from the crowd, wearing green shirt and hat. I didn't ask her that, she didn't say that. The king assured her will keep eye out of him. King Eric has found the thief Lady Ada was talking about. Upon passing the prisoners to her, she offered an alliance on upcoming battle. Okay, so it's alright, we have alliance with her. Yeah, I think there is nothing I could ask about death to him, but I'm not really sure how it works yet. The bird is out anyway, we cannot invite one more person. So I guess we go to the map and decide where we send. Yeah, I do not know where is that place. I guess we just explore whatever we can. Select an agent type to explore location. Oh, okay, okay. How did we get those agents? What was the way? I guess it's only... Yeah, they wrote something about how to get agents. I think I didn't read it. Yeah, I don't want to send letter because the little one haven't decided what to do. If next week she doesn't come to me, I will send it anyway. Yeah, I don't know. Luba, Volomi, Kosanko. Yeah, nothing of this seems important. That's it. This little event is even depicted here. I feel maybe I set him out too fast. Oh, I don't want to read that. Yeah, I guess there is no knowing which place is right, so we just send to the first, the closest one. 1 week. Tomorrow he will be back. And we will know what is that. So for now, thanks for watching. Oh yeah, we can end week. Your army needs food and supplies to stay maintained and ready for battle. The bigger the army you have, the more supplies it will cost to maintain it. To pay the army upkeep, simply click the pay button. You will see the cost added to the summary below. If you don't pay the army upkeep cost, you will lose some soldiers. Army upkeep 4. Okay, that's bearable still, yet. Okay, we don't have much army. What is this? The 1,000 people. Okay, I see. We're trying to reach 1,000. I definitely need general. But there was some kind of ability to hire new agents or something, but I didn't see anything in the castle. Anyway, what's this? Stables. Unlock 7 additional locations to explore on the map. Okay, we're not gonna explore all the 7 straight away, so let's explore first 3 and then think about that. Training ground. Gain 10 army per week. That would be amazing, but very expensive. Carnival. Gain 5 boost of containment. 1 use. Just 5 for 30. Prepare general. General will be available during the battle. What that's supposed to mean? Ah, so I can fight with the general together. Something like that. Well, I'm not planning any battles yet, so I guess it's not that important. I will pay that, of course. We need army. What's -4? We lost 4 people? Why? Ah! It is already paid. I have minus this. If I don't pay, I have minus that. Yeah, I see. Lady Ada gives 1. Inn gives 1. New market style gives 2. Taxes. Need way more money. Way more. Maybe that bank is not such a bad idea. Really don't want to do it though. You know what? Let's take the carnival. We have a 60, that's a lot. It's gonna give 5 contentment. Maybe it will increase income amount, and in the end it will be beneficial. We are not in high need of wheat anyway at the moment. Happy people, maybe higher taxes. Not sure how it works. Anyways, thanks for watching. It was an hour. Whew. See you later.